Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Thorns Almost got selections here for Friday, April 7th. For again today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We had no action. We gave it a tennis play for the Thursday schedule. However, the weather in Houston was awful, so the match actually got moved to Friday. So if you do want an extra tennis play for the late morning, early afternoon, check out the video before this one. But for Friday's video, we're going to transition over to baseball once again. Going to look at a matchup between the Nationals and the Rockies taking place at around 8:40 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this matchup, I'm going to take a prop in this one. And last year, you might remember, we had a lot of success with the no-run first inning. I believe we went undefeated in that prop last year. We went either 8-0 or 9-0 or something like that, but we had a lot of success in the first inning. However, we're going to switch things up a little bit this time around because we're not going to take the nerfy. We're going to take the Yerfy. We're going to take the yes run in the first inning at minus 145 on DraftKings. Time recording of 3 a.m. Eastern Time. And I know it's a pretty risky prop because you only get 6 outs. There's a couple reasons why I do like the yes run first inning in this matchup. So first reason, look at the actual numbers this season. The Nationals offense we know has been horrible. However, they've randomly been really good in the first inning. They're averaging 1 run per game in the first inning, which ranks tied for 5th in the league, while the Rockies are averaging 0.5 first inning runs per game, which ranks tied for 15th. And plus, the starting pitchers in this matchup, let's just say, leave a lot to be desired. So I think you could see a lot of damage being done early and often in this game. So starting off with Washington, they have Mackenzie Gore on the mound. Now, Gore is a very solid prospect, and he was very good in his first outing this year. However, he's made 2 career appearances against the Rockies, and let's just say he was not very good. So in those 2 appearances, 6 1/3 innings pitched, 19.89 ERA. 19. Yeah, it's that bad. So the Rockies have tortured him several times over, and the Rockies have also been really good against left-handed pitching for the last couple of years. I think Gore might struggle early on in this game. And also worth mentioning that the last time the Rockies did play against a left-handed pitcher, or face a left-handed pitcher, they had Daza, who batted second, Crone batted fourth. I believe they had Profar batting first, and they had Bryant batting third. Profar and Bryant have not faced Gore before. However, Daza, who might bat second again, is 3 for 5 lifetime against Gore, and Crone is 3 for 5 with 2 home runs a lifetime against Gore. So a decent amount of the top of the order has had a lot of success against Gore, and I think he might struggle once again, especially with the altitude. We know that a lot of off-speed pitches don't exactly work as well in Coors as it does in other places. And if you had 1 home run, you win, or if you get a couple guys on base and you end up getting a clutch base hit, you end up winning this prop just for the Rockies alone. However, they're not alone here because the Nationals are going to be facing off against a terrible pitcher in this one because Jose Urena is pitching for the Rockies. And besides being one of the worst starting pitchers in the league in general, he's been especially bad in his career at Coors Field. Now, why did the Rockies get him when he's awful in Coors Field? I have no idea. But his career numbers in Coors Field, 51 innings pitched, 6.18 ERA. And on top of that, Urena's been awful in his career in the first inning. Urena in his career has a 5.55 ERA in the first inning. And last year, his first inning ERA was 6.88. So Urena has constantly been shelled early in games, and he's been terrible at Coors Field. Plus, to mention the actual weather here, I know yesterday's game ended 1-0 between Freeland and Gray on the mound. I think that's definitely not going to happen again because the total in this game is 11. But to look at the actual weather report, according to Ballpark Pal, the weather should result in roughly an 11% increase in runs. But you have 2 teams that are pretty good at scoring in the first inning in general. Limited sample size, but still, the Nationals are top 5. You have Gore, who's been useless against the Rockies in 2 outings. Once again, 19.89 ERA. You also have Urena, who is terrible in the first inning and has a career ERA north of 6 at Coors Field. I think you'll see a couple guys get on base in the first inning, maybe a home run, but I do think that 145 is actually kind of low. I think it should be closer to 160, but as a result, I'm going to take it now before the price potentially goes up. So play that once again here for Friday, April 7th is going to be on the Nationals and Rockies game. Yes, run first inning at minus 145 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.